Hey everyone, how are you? Here I am for Vlogmas Day 7. Day 7. And I still haven't figured out a great way to set up my videos. I'm using my iPad right now and it's just in the portrait mode, which means it's going to be black all on the sides. And my head is getting chopped off. Sorta. Not really. Anyway, so what do we want to talk about today? For starters, I'm gonna open some mail that I just got because I think you'll enjoy it. It's a big package, or big envelope anyway. So let's see how they turned out. Oh my goodness sakes. I just got home from work a little bit ago. Crazy, isn't it? Oh my God, you guys are gonna just love it. So a few weeks ago, oh my God. A few weeks ago I had my pictures taken for the church directory and I was able to order a few. I didn't get a whole lot, unfortunately, because they were very expensive. So I'm going to show you. There's one. Aww. Isn't she cute? That's one. So I have a 5x7 of it as well. I believe that's the one that's going in the directory. And then I have two 5x7s of this one. How cute am I? And then wallets. Just 8 of them. Oh my Lanta. I actually had fun posing for pictures. It's the first time in a long time that I've had a professional photo done, so that was kind of fun. So a very few people will be getting a picture in their Christmas card. Like 8 people. Anyway, so that's that. What do you think? Nice comments only. Okay, so I'm going to answer some questions. That's what today's going to be. And these questions are basically all from the same person, which I don't know her. I don't even know her real name. Anyway, and some of these I don't really have an answer yet, so I'm not gonna, I don't like this first one. What's your favorite hymn? I don't know if I have a favorite hymn. I like the Old Rugged Cross, and I like some of the more modern ones, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you have a favorite Bible verse? I have a couple. I like Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, and I like Jeremiah 29:11. Oh, do your kids watch your videos? I answered that before. My favorite color is yellow. Oh, by the way, today's hat is leopard print. My favorite drink. When you say drink, do you mean alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Because I like pop, most kinds. I just like the fizziness of it. Alcohol, I like mimosas and I like margaritas. Those are probably my favorite. My favorite food, aside from chocolate, actually has become chicken enchiladas that Mary from the Fry Life makes. We've copied her recipe and oh my gosh, it's so good. I would have never thought to use cream as a topping to the enchiladas, part of the topping, but It's so good. And the chicken inside is shredded chicken and cream cheese and salsa. And it's just so good. It is one of my favorite foods now. And I do like chicken anyway. My favorite restaurant. That's kind of hard right now because everything is kind of closed due to COVID. And I don't know, I really don't know if I have a favorite anymore. Red Lobster, seafood, Outback, I don't know. My favorite TV show. I've actually been watching a lot of the ID channel lately, which is Investigation Discovery. I like those shows, and I also like TLC, 90 Day Fiance, and Dr. Pimple Popper, some of my favorites. Favorite movie, I don't think I have a favorite movie so much anymore. I used to really like Dirty Dancing. I still do like it. I like The Wedding Singer. I like funny movies, but I also like psycho thrillers. So, and movies based on true stories. So, game show. I like Family Feud with Steve Harvey. Favorite season. My favorite season is definitely summer. Oh, I am so over winter already, and we really haven't had much of it yet. But I hate being cold, and I like the warmth of summer, and I love going out to my happy place, which is the lake shore, and being able to walk the pier without freezing. Definitely summer. My favorite season used to be fall, but it has since become summer. I'm a summer girl now. Have you ever been on TV? Yes, I was on TV when I was a little kid. I was on the Bozo Show and played Bucket Bonanza. Me and my aunt were on the Bozo Show together. That was a long time ago. Have you ever played any sports? Yes. When I was in elementary school, I played softball for a little while. My dad was actually a coach. That was a long time ago. And then in high school, I played volleyball for like 1 year. I wasn't much of a sports person. I was in band. Do you keep in touch with any childhood friends? I am Facebook friends with some childhood friends from school, so kind of, sort of, yeah. But my best friend in elementary school, she was killed in a car accident. I can't remember what year, but it's been a while. So unfortunately, I can't keep in touch with her, but I do keep in touch with her family, her mom and sister. I'm friends with them on Facebook. What would we do without Facebook, right? Have you ever been stopped by the police, and if so, for what? Yes. Ottawa County here in Michigan, they are just, I swear they drop out of the sky without you even knowing, and next thing you know, you're getting stopped. I was stopped coming back from my happy place, and I was stopped for speeding because that Lakeshore Drive there, or whatever the name of it is, I don't remember, but it's 25 miles an hour, and I was doing 50 or some crazy thing. It was awful. It was like 15 over, so 40 maybe I was doing. So I got a ticket. That was not cool. What was your favorite toy as a child? My favorite toy was when I was about 12 maybe. I got something called a Quiz Whiz, and basically it was a trivia game, an electronic handheld trivia game, and that was my favorite toy. I don't know why, but I really liked it. Let's see, any other questions? Oh, let's see what today's, let me see if I can find what today's prompt is. Duh, I'm looking on my phone and I don't know if that's where I have it or not. Let me see. Sorry. Is this it? Day 7. If you craft, show crafts you give as gifts. If not, what did you make your parents as a kid in school? Huh. We do know that I'm going on 50, right? And how the heck do I remember what I made as a kid in school? I don't. Well, I do remember some ceramic things that I painted. And I even had those hanging up in my old house not so long ago. So, kept them all those years. There was like a girl's face and a kitty cat in a basket. I do remember those. And I used to make those loom pot holders. I used to make those a lot for grandparents and whatnot. And then I'm trying to think. For a long time I made my own cards, greeting cards, but I have since stopped doing that. Kara and I did these sleighs, and I showed those on yesterday's vlog. I think it was yesterday's. But it's just a wrapped up Hershey bar, some other candies, and then the candy canes. I've attempted knitting because I'd like to make washcloths or something, but I didn't do so well. And I did do loom knitting, and I've made a couple of hats. I gave one to my daughter, I believe. And I still have all that stuff, but I believe I have it in storage, so I don't have it here in the house. But as far as crafts go, that's pretty much it. Now, if my mom were still alive, I would probably make her a scrapbook with her pictures, or with grandkids' pictures or something. I would do a scrapbook. But that's about it. And speaking of my mom, I was at work today and I was working drive-through, and this woman came through, and in the passenger seat was an elderly woman who I assume was either her mother or grandmother. And it just made me think of my mom and how much I miss her, and you know what she would think of me working in a pharmacy. I could be learning so much more about the medication she was on, and I could make sure she got her medications, because that was part of the problem. She was diabetic, even though she always said borderline. No. She was on medication for diabetes, and a lot of times she would run out and she would not get her prescriptions, and so she would just get worse. And you guys, her legs were so big, her lower extremities, her calves were, I mean, they were huge, but they were discolored. They were like purple and black, and it was awful. She had such poor circulation. She was in awful shape. She was so morbidly obese. She wasn't walking in her last, year or so, but maybe more than that, of life. And she just got worse and worse, and I had such a hard time with that. It was so hard to see her go downhill. It was awful. And the times that the ambulance had to come, and it took several men to move her and get her out of the house. It was just awful. So she is in a much better place, living with the Lord, no pain, flying high with her own mother, and I am grateful for that. But I also miss her. I really do. There are times when it's worse than others, and of course it's the holidays, so I tend to think about her even more. Anyway, it's been over 15 minutes already. Thanks for listening to me this long, and we will be back tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 8. Peace and love. Bye.